Honey is one of the most environmentally friendly sweeteners there is. The bees get the nectar from the flower, bring it into the hive, make the honey. The beekeeper takes the excess honey, puts it in a jar, and delivers it to you. Now, the weak link in that whole process is the jars. Squeeze jars are very easy to use, very handy. But a lot of people don't like using them because they're made from petroleum, and they'd much prefer to use glass jars. Glass jars, I think, are better, but they're a lot more difficult to use. They're not as easy as the squeeze jar. But there's a third option, which I think is better than both of them. The best way that I know to serve honey, and the most environmentally friendly, is to use one of these honey dippers. Most people have seen them on the front of cereal boxes, front of a box of graham crackers, but most people don't know how to use it. And it's real simple to use. You dip it in the honey, and then as long as you turn it, the honey stays on the dipper, and then when you stop turning, it goes where you want it to go. Another piece to this puzzle is using a lid with a hole in it, and they sell these on the internet. They're really easy to find. And you use a regular mouth mason jar, and put these together, and you have a do-it-yourself honey pot that makes honey both easy to serve and environmentally friendly. The mason jar is recyclable, or better yet, it's returnable to the beekeeper, and it can be reused. So here's an example. You keep the dipper in there. When you're ready to serve it, just turn it, and the honey stays on there until you're ready for it to go where you want it to, right into the tea. And then when you want it to stop, you turn it again and put it right back into the pot, put the lid back on, and this you put on the shelf, you put in the cupboard, and it's ready to serve again. You don't need to wash the dipper each time because you would lose a lot of honey. So you just replace the dipper into the jar, and it's ready for the next time that you want to use it. So mason jars, you can recycle them, you can return them to the beekeeper to be reused, or there's probably 1,001 other uses that you could use mason jars for. If your local beekeeper sells honey already in a pint or half pint size mason jar, it's really easy. You just remove the lid that's on there, take your dipper and lid, and you have an instant honey pot all ready to go. You can purchase these dippers and lids on the internet. You just search for mason jar lids with holes and honey dippers, or you can get them both at the same time at my website at kingsburghoney.com. I encourage you to get honey from a local beekeeper and serve it in a way that's consistent with good practices with the environment, and it's also a lot of fun.